Alright, this is Grandfather. Now, I do not wish to be an alarmist, but because there are many peoples that I love and appreciate in and along the Atlantic coast, the Atlantic Ocean, I want to give you further details about the danger time that you're in now. Alright? Generally speaking, the danger is from tsunami. I know you're used to it being in other places in the world. The Indian Ocean, the Pacific Ocean. I do not expect there to be many more there. Mother Earth has washed herself and used that as something she does for herself, not to harm peoples or other beings. But it is something she has always done to take care of her own needs of survival. Not unlike you, Bathe. There are times when she needs to move things around with water. Alright, this is typical for her. So I'm going to suggest to you that there are a few more details you need to know. The danger time has been for the past few weeks, the height of the danger. For the past few weeks, and will extend for about another 3 years. After that, it will taper off. So things will happen either within that time, or if you can get through that time without it happening, it may not happen for the next, perhaps, 200 or 300 years. So that's something to know. It's important for some peoples to make long-distance plans, isn't it? And I'm trying to give you as many details as possible. There's one more really important detail, and that's that the potential for the tsunami in the Atlantic to be really huge is of great risk. So, I want to suggest, in the case of those bordering on the Atlantic or in islands, that 150 feet above sea level will be the safety zone. Alright? Keep in mind that it's not just about a wave. Alright? Yes, there's that first jolt that comes in that sort of looks like a wave, but not a typical wave. It's simply an increase in sea level. If you don't understand, please look it up. There's a lot of information out there about the effect of tsunami. Please move back from the shoreline. I'm not asking you to do this for me for a personal favor. I want you to do it so you can survive and thrive. Alright? I don't recommend any big building projects too. If it's in the planning stage, rethink it. Move back from the shoreline or build it someplace that's at least 150 feet above sea level. Now again, I do not expect this to be happening in the Pacific. It's already happened there. Alright? I'm not predicting it in other ocean environments in the terms and details I'm predicting it for in the Atlantic. Keep in mind that you can help. Alright? I'm not putting this out so you'll panic. I'm putting it out so you can say, okay, it would be good for at least the next 3 years, and maybe a little bit beyond, because there's the rest of this year, isn't there? So let's say 3 years starting in 2015, okay? It would be good to be at least 150 feet above sea level, and then we'll be pretty much okay. So some of you who have island nations or continents, as long as you're 150 feet above sea level, life is essentially going to go on as it has been. But of course, even for you, you will have seaports that provide the bulk of your goods. So, this is something to be alert to and to plan for if you possibly can. Again, I'm not trying to scare you. I want to let you know what is a very serious risk. Alright? So, I wish you all well, and I want the best for you. Know that. Good life.